Thank you, Madam Chairwoman. I yield myself such time as I may consume.
Without objection.
Madam Chairman, I'd like to thank Chairwoman Velasquez, Ranking Member Graves, and Mr. Schrader and all my other esteemed colleagues on the Small Business Committee for their work to bring about the Small Business Financing and Investment Act and bring it to the floor, and for including my bill, the Small Business Early Stage Investment Act, in this omnibus bill. Small businesses are the engine of our economy, and they are key to our recovery. And any effort to create jobs must start with an investment in small businesses. But the financial crisis and the economic downturn have been hard on small businesses as the credit markets have dried up. When I meet with my Small Business Advisory Board back in Virginia's 2nd District, they tell me their number one concern is accessing the capital they need to support their business. It is now more important than ever to improve the flow of capital to our small businesses, particularly for the early stage research that will lead to new technologies, and the SBA programs outlined in this bill will do just that. I'm also proud to bring to the floor an amendment, a very important amendment to the underlying bill, together with my friend from Florida, Mr. Buchanan, which addresses a serious problem facing homeowners across the United States: imported toxic drywall. In 30 states and the District of Columbia, thousands of homes have been reported to have been built with toxic foreign drywall, mainly from China. The drywall releases poisonous gases that can cause serious health problems and can make a home uninhabitable. The fumes even corrode metals, damaging electrical wiring, appliances, and piping systems. In my district, I have visited these homes and spoken with the families. Many of them have been forced to move in with friends or relatives. Many others are now living in rental housing, paying for both the cost of a mortgage and the cost of a rent, or even worse, living in the home, unable to afford repairs. The CPSC and the EPA have recognized toxic drywall as a serious problem, and they are conducting a detailed investigation. But many families simply cannot afford to wait for the test results, and there is no guarantee anything will come of these efforts. We owe it to them to try every means possible to provide them relief. These homeowners are the victims of a calamity beyond their control, just like any family whose home is damaged by a major disaster, such as a hurricane or tornado, and they deserve the same assistance. This amendment allows these families to access low-interest disaster loans from the Small Business Administration to repair or replace toxic drywall in their homes. While it may take more time and legislation to ultimately eradicate this problem, we can take immediate action today for these struggling families. I urge my colleagues to join me and my colleague in passing this amendment to help these American families rebuild their homes and begin rebuilding their lives. And with that, I reserve the balance of my time.
The gentleman reserves the balance of his time. For what purpose is the gentlewoman from New York?